Good morning and welcome to the beautiful, beautiful, absolutely stunning Calala Island. We're going to be doing some morning movement and meditation this morning. So we're going to start standing at the front of our mats with this absolutely stunning backdrop. It's already heating up. It is about 5:45. It's already very, very warm. And at the same time, very still. Beautiful. All right, so let's stand at the front of the mat and just have a little wiggle. Really welcome this time and this practice this morning. And then start to bring your awareness down to your feet and give the feet a nice stretch. And this other side. Just one more time each side, easing into the toes. Lovely. And planting the feet, and we'll just roll the ankles slightly in towards each other and then slightly out a couple of times. And as you're doing this, invite a few soft breaths in through the nose. A gentle sigh out through the mouth. Settle the feet, lifting up through the sternum. And then lifting the shoulders up to the ears and rolling them back and down. A couple of times. Let them soften down. Rotate the arms so the palms face forwards. And then sweeping the arms forwards and up, go a little wider at the top. Flip the palms. And then bringing the arms down and back behind you. Flip. Inhaling as you sweep the arms up. And exhaling down and back. Nice, keep going. Let's do a few more. Inhaling as you sweep the arms up. And exhaling down and back behind you. Lovely. Bringing the arms out in front. Rotate the palms to face up. Start to bring the arms wide. Flip the palms down and then come back through the middle and cross the arms over. Flip the palms up and then go wide again, and we'll do this a few times. Lovely. Next time the arms go wide, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Taking hold of the right wrist, maybe bring the feet a little closer, and we'll reach up and over to the left. Lovely, coming back to the center. Let's swap sides, so taking hold of the left wrist, reaching up and over to the right. Lovely, coming back to the center, release the arms. And then slowly forward fold with a few wiggles into the wrists, easing our way down. First one of the day. Maybe release the head. Give the hips a little wiggle. Sway the arms from side to side. Lovely. Coming back to the center, rolling up to standing. Press down through the feet. Sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Reach tall. And then hands together in front of the heart center. Soften through the shoulders. Let's take 3 breaths here, in and out through the nose this time. And see if we can keep going with that throughout this practice this morning. Breathing in and out through the nose. So letting the jaw remain soft. As you connect in with your breath, connect in with yourself. This is the time for you that you've set aside for yourself. So inviting presence into your practice, moment to moment awareness of the now. Following the flow of your breath. In and out through your nose. On the next inhalation, begin to sweep the arms up to the sky. And then exhaling, fold forwards, hinging at the hips, soften through the knees. Lovely. Inhaling, halfway lift, finding length. And then fold, stepping the left leg back, big step back, lower down the knee, coming into a low lunge. And then sweep the arms up to the sky. Take a little pause here. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. And then gently shrug the shoulders down. Lovely. Plant the hands. And either stepping back to table or put a plank, your choice. I'm going to do table to start with. If you're in table, walk the hands a little further forwards. So that when we move forward, shoulders come over the wrists and the hips are a little further forwards. And then lower down. Resist the floor as you lower. Okay, we're going to come to a half locust. So sweep the arms down by the sides of the body with the palms down. Lift the shoulders off the ground and slide the shoulder blades towards each other, hovering the arms off the ground. Squeeze into the glutes, the buttocks, and then begin to lift the head. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Big push up to table. Back. Take an extended child's pose. Lift the hips a little bit and then up and back. Downward facing dog. First one of the day. Really pedal into the legs. Get some movement into the feet as well, like rolling into the toes, coming high up onto the tiptoes. Easing one heel down towards the ground for the other. Little wiggle of the hips. Might feel nice. And then begin to sweep the left leg up to the sky, coming into 3-legged dog. Hold. Keep breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Okay, look forwards, left foot towards the left hand, lower down the right knee. Settle. And then begin to sweep the arms up to the sky. Again, lift the shoulders up and they're going to melt the shoulders down. Nothing forceful, just space. Lovely. Plant the hands. Tuck the back toes. Lift the knee. You need to hop the back leg in or step in. Lovely, half lift, finding length. And then fold. Press down through the feet, sweep the arms all the way up to standing, reach tall. Nice big stretch. Hands together in front of the heart center. Other side, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhaling, fold forward, soften through the knees. Hinging at the hips. Lovely, halfway lift, finding length. Gazing a little bit in front. And then softening down, this time stepping the right leg back. Big step back and lower down the right knee. Just check your feet, find your balance, your kind of solid position, and then sweep the arms up to the sky. Lift the shoulders up, and then inviting them to melt down. Again, inviting space. And then plant the hands. Stepping back to table or plank. Take a pause, either plank with the knees off the ground or on the ground. Strong arms. 3, 2, and then lower. Lovely, sweep the arms down by the sides of the body, palms are down. Lift the shoulders off the ground, hover the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other and lift the head and the chest. Give yourself a little double chin. So more looking a bit more down than up, like that. And then lower. Hands underneath the shoulders, big push, up to table. Tuck toes, extended child's pose, ease your way back. Lovely, lift the hips enough so we can power up our downward facing dog. A few pedals, a few wiggles. And right leg sweeps up to the sky. Lovely, look forwards, right foot towards the right hand. Lower down the left knee. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Come back to your breath. Every time we take a pause, notice how you're breathing, how you're feeling. Welcoming presence this morning. Plant the hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and either hop or step it in to the front. Nice half lift, fine length. And then fold. Press down through the feet, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, reach tall. Hands together in front of the heart center. Moving the weight over to the right leg. Coming up onto the tiptoes of the left foot. I'm going to try one-legged Tadasana. So feel the weight move down through the right leg. Maybe we do a little tap-tap of the left foot. Just kind of easing into the balance. Or maybe we lift the leg a little bit higher. Sweep the left leg behind you. We're going to step back to a warrior one. That's it. Bending into the front knee and sweeping the arms up to the sky. We're going to come into our push-pull variation of warrior one today. So bring the arms down alongside the body and then bend the elbows. Reach the palms forwards and slowly straighten into the front leg. Imagine you're pushing a heavy door. That's what we're going to think about. So start to bend into the front knee and push with both hands. Push the door. And then pull the elbows back into the sides of the body as you straighten into the front leg. Stand tall, lift the sternum. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, push. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, push. Inhaling, pull back. And again. Come into warrior one, bending into the front knee, push forwards and sweep both arms up to the sky, palms face towards each other. Go nice and wide with the arms so we can soften the shoulders down, away from the ears. Maybe you lift the gaze slightly. Come back to your breathing. Settle the jaw, a little wiggle maybe. Look down, plant the hands, frame the front foot, lift the back heel, step to the front. Nice half lift, finding length. And then fold. Press down through the feet, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, reach tall. Hands together in front of the heart center. Other side. So moving the weight over onto the left leg, coming up onto the tiptoes of the right foot. Maybe we do a little tap tap of the right foot. We're feeling into this side. Maybe we lift up a little higher. Whoa. Remember, our body's waking up, our mind's waking up. So if you're feeling a bit wobbly, that's more normal in the morning. Just have a little play. Doesn't matter if we wobble. Okay, start to sweep the right leg behind you, lean forwards, soften into that left knee so we can step back to our warrior one on this side. Feet about hip width distance, bending into the front knee, sweep both arms up to the sky. Begin to bring the arms down alongside the body, straighten into the front leg, bend into the elbows. The palms are facing forwards, inviting a breath in. As you exhale, bending into the front knee, push the door. Inhale, pull back, stand tall. Exhale, push. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, push. In and out through the nose if you can. Inhaling, pull back. One more time. Softly breathe out. Softly breathe in. And then warrior one, push forwards. Sweep both arms up to the sky. Come back to your breathing. Look down, plant the hands, frame the front foot. Lift the back heel, step to the front. Halfway lift, finding length. And then fold. Press down through the feet, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Reach tall. Hands together in front of the heart center. Soften the shoulders, inviting a few breaths in and out through the nose. Moving the weight over onto the right leg. Lifting the left foot, and we're coming back into our one-legged Tadasana. Sweep the leg back. We're stepping back to warrior two. So rotate the top leg out and step back. Warrior two, extend the arms and bending into the front knee. Just see how that feels this morning. Back arm. Start to sweep the back arm round towards the front. And then with that left thumb, pull the arm back. It's almost like you're drawing a line along the inside of the arm, as if you're drawing a bow and arrow. Reaching through the right fingertips and gently pulling the left elbow back. Nice, extend the left arm. We'll do that a few times. Reach the left arm round. Pull back, draw your arrow. And again, extend the left arm. Round to the front. And then pull or draw. Flip the front hand. And we'll reverse it. So right arm reaches up. Left elbow tilts down slightly. If you've noticed you've straightened into the leg, just see what it feels like to bend into the front knee again. We come back to warrior two, extending both arms. Extended side angle, reach forwards. Right forearm onto the top of the right thigh as you sweep the left arm up towards the sky. Maybe up and over if you want to. Are we still breathing in and out through the nose? Press down to the feet, come back up to warrior two, straighten into the front leg. Release the arms and we're just going to heel toe the feet together. Little wiggle into the hips and step to the front for the other side. Alright, so moving the weight over to the left leg. Hands can be in front or on the hips or even wider if you like. Whatever helps you to balance. Or wobble less. Maybe we're just here. Maybe we lift the right leg a little higher. Remember, every day is different. And not to get annoyed with yourself if you wobble or if something just isn't landing today. We all have different days. So welcoming this morning, welcoming this body, have a wobble. Have a play. And then step back. So sweep the leg back, rotate the top leg out to warrior two. A little wider stance than warrior one. Lovely, extend the arms, bending into the front knee. And take a moment to settle in. Really feel the feet grounded. Notice if the shoulders have slid up to the ears. Can you melt them down? Come back to your breathing, in and out through the nose. Back arm sweeps round towards the front. Draw your arrow, pulling the right elbow back across the front of the chest. Extending the back arm. Let's do that again. Sweep round. And pull back. One more time. And then reverse it. Flip the front hand. Front arm lifts. Back elbow tilts down slightly. Breathe. And then come back to warrior two, extend the arms, side angle, reach forwards. Top forearm, left forearm onto the top of the thigh. The right arm sweeps up, either up to the sky or maybe up and over the head. Notice if you're arching the back, the bottom of the ribs are flaring out. Just draw the bottom of the ribs in slightly. Breathe. You come back to warrior two, straighten into the front leg, release the arms, and then heel toe the feet. together. I'm going to come to the front of the mat. But kind of facing the back. Lifting the shoulders up to the ears. And then allowing them to melt down. And again, lifting the shoulders up to the ears. And then down. Start to bring the chin to the chest. And then lifting the head up. And again. We're bringing the head on top, and we'll rotate over towards one shoulder. And then over to the other shoulder. Coming back to the center, sweep the arms up to the sky. Forward fold. Soften into the knees, walk the hands forwards and lower down to tabletop position. Inviting a few rounds of cat-cow here. So let the belly soften down, tilt the hips up, heart space shines forwards. And then rounding into the back. And again. One more time. Lovely, coming back to neutral. Left hand on the floor, coming in to thread the needle. So right arm sweeps up to the sky. Keep the left arm straight as you sweep and thread the needle underneath, as if you're hovering, so going in line with the floor. And reach through the fingers. Lovely, right arm sweeps up again. And then thread the needle, keeping the left arm straight. And again, inhaling, sweeping up. Exhale, sweep through. This time we can bend into the left elbow and bring the right shoulder and the right ear onto the ground. Left hand just rests for support. Breathe. Keep breathing. Bring the left hand onto the floor. Push up to table. Bring the knees wide and wiggle back towards an extended child's pose. Walking the arms forwards. Maybe elbows stay on the floor. You lift the forearms and bring the palms together. Melting the chest in between. Thumbs may come to the back of your neck. Forehead could rest onto the floor. If you've got a block is a good one here as well. Extend the arms, lifting up to table. Let's do that on the other side. So right arm stays planted. This time the left arm reaches up towards the sky. Flowing through, thread the needle. Right arm stays straight as you reach the left arm through and over to the right. And again, left arm sweeps up to the sky. Exhaling, thread through, keeping the right arm straight to start with. One more time like that. Now bending into that right elbow and lowering down the left shoulder, the left ear to the ground. Pressing down into the right hand as you come back up to tabletop position. Knees wide, wiggle back to child's pose. Option again to keep the elbows on the floor and lift the forearms and thumbs could come to the back of the neck. And to extend the arms, lifting up to tabletop position. Bringing the legs around in front. And we're rolling down onto your back now. Let's roll down nice and slowly. So feet about hip width distance apart with the arms in front. Rolling down, tailbone drops down. See if you can resist gravity as much as possible. Da, da, da. And we're there. Lovely. Take a big stretch. So extending the arms, extending the legs. You might want to lift the hips up and down a couple of times. Floating the arms down as you bend into the knees and come into a few bridges. So feet about hip width distance apart. Rolling the hips towards you. Press down through the feet and lifting up into bridge. And then lower. One more time. Exhaling as you roll up into bridge. Lift the hips, squeeze into the glutes, weight down through the shoulders, chin slightly dipped. And then rolling down, draw the bottom of the ribs down as you lower. Lovely, bring both knees into the chest, then we'll keep the right leg in and bring the left foot down and extend the left leg long along the mat, coming into a twist. Right hand onto the outside of the left knee, left hand onto the outside of the right knee, right arm on the floor. And then guide the leg across into your twist. Lovely, coming back to the center. Bringing the right foot down, we'll swap sides. Easing the left leg over to the right. Coming back to the center, bringing both legs in, and then let's do a few circles, guiding the legs away from each other and then back towards each other. Changing the direction of the circles. And then choosing your Shavasana. Maybe you'd like to let the feet rest down. Constructive rest pose with the knees bent, or extend the legs. Arms down by the sides of the body. Take these next couple of minutes, just 2 minutes, to stop. Focus on the flow of your breathing. And giving the same weight of importance to this time in stillness as to the movement. Listening to the sounds that you can hear, maybe the sounds of the waves behind me, gently lapping. The sounds of the birds. The sounds of nature. Remembering that you are part of nature. Inviting this time to be at one with nature. Beginning to take a stretch, reaching the arms above the head, extending the legs perhaps. Floating the arms down, bending into the knees, nice big hug. And then rolling up to seated. Lifting up through the sternum, rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. And bringing the hands together in front of the heart center. Giving yourself a big thank you for this time, for this practice this morning. Sending you this absolute paradise from Calala Island, the peace, the calm and the tranquility. All the way to wherever you are on your mat today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bowing the head down, thanking yourself for this practice, and thank you for joining. If you like this practice, click the like button and subscribe for more.